Good evening, my name is Ruth, and I'm the teacher of this course, Intermedio 4. Students are coming, and I am going to accept. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, Juan Diego. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Patty. Just give me a second, everybody. We're gonna.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, good evening, Rosa, Paulina, Ingrid, Laurita, Diego Mauricio, Francisco Jose. All right, well, today we will continue with the presentations. I don't know why I want to open. Here it is. Sorry, I want to open Google and I couldn't open Google, but I have it right now. Okay, very good. Nestor is coming. More students are coming. Okay, get ready with your presentations because you remember I told you that we were going to begin right away with the presentations because I have some presentations to listen, but I have a question first. How was your weekend? Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes.
Did you go out? Did you, I don't know, did you go to a place? Or no? Did you go to a place?
No, teacher, me no.
Ay, Patty, because you have your wisdom tooth removed, right?
Yes, teacher.
Ay, and only one or two?
One.
Oh, but they are very painful. They are very, very, very painful. Okay, well, everybody. Well, right now we are going to begin with the presentations.
Good evening.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. And actually we are, we started to, let's say we started to study unit number 2, which is about logistics and all that stuff, all right? But we're going to begin today with our, there is a microphone with a little, it is not mine.
Strange.
Ah, it is yours, Rosa.
No, it's
No.
mine. No, I hear like many beers.
Yes, like if they are quacking, all right? Okay, well, who would like to be the first one? The first one.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Rosa Paulina, all right? So you're going to be the first. Well, actually, sorry, Rosa Paulina. Actually,
Okay.
I had an order.
Okay.
Yes, but
Okay.
Hugo is going to present after. So, Paulina, you're going to be over there. All right, Rosa Paulina.
Okay.
Instead of Hugo, you are going to present. So it's going to be like this. Get ready. Rosa Irma, you're going to be the first one.
Yes.
Sandra Recinos is next, but she is not here yet. Okay, we're gonna wait for her. If she doesn't get online right now, Rosimar is going to be the next, right? After Rosimar, I will have Jessica. I don't know if Jessica is here. She's not here. If she doesn't come, Elisandro is going to be next. So get ready. And then after Elisandro is going to be Rosa Paulina. And then I'm going to have the others that are missing. So Rosa Irma, I'm going to begin with you. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
All right. Very good.
You see my screen?
And yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good evening. Today about my select products, local products versus import products. I select your yes and your plate. I speak about history for your yes. Your yes born into the mid 80s in El Salvador, when there was not culture for consumption of this food. It's a name so to reflect the yes that container Salvadorian entrepreneur and to reflect the company's professional philosophy. Your your play
Yala.
your play was created in 1965 in France by Unit 6 Dairy Cooperative in order to extend the reach of their products. Each petal of the Joplin flower represents each of the 6 cooperatives. Um, your yes and Joplin distribution are, for example, a supermarket, a store, gas station, pharmacy, delivery car. In my opinion, yogurt yes is more delicious than your plate. Certainly, your plate is more expensive than yogurt yes. I think yogurt yes is as selling as your plate. My argument is because when for example, when I go to the supermarket, I see that people choose a yogurt yes, and then I consider people like it's yogurt yes because, for example, and when people make your breakfast, would like to eat a yogurt with fruits and cereal, for example, is a good for me. The flowers, yogurt, yes, this is how the more flower than yogurt flesh. Yogurt flesh, for example, flower, cherry, strawberry, fruits, red fruits, banana, and pineapple, strawberry. Then you play only that strawberry, coconut, and apple. And then I consider yogurt yes is more expensive than yogurt yes. Only that, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, just one observation that is very important right now. Flavor.
Flavor.
Because if you say flour, that is another thing.
Flavor.
Yes, you say flavor. Okay, okay, very good. And now, Rosa Irma, well, I think when I was listening to your presentation, the message was clear, but we have to work with the order of words. I mean, when we speak English, English, it's not the same as if we speak in Spanish. Sometimes the order changes. All right. So we have to be careful with that. All right, with the order of words, also with the pronunciation. All right. I think supermarket. That's wanted to say supermarket, right? Supermarket, right? Very good. Here, Rosa Irma, is this a spelling mistake or is it a new word? I don't know. This
What's supermarket?
Yeah, I thought it was a new word. I was like, what was
supermarket.
that? All right, very good. And well, yeah, if we say ideas complete, All right. That is going to help us to transmit the message better. All right, so we're gonna work with that.
Okay.
One tip for working that is reading out loud with a little book. All right,
Okay. Okay.
send me a message in this moment, or maybe I can send the little book to the group. You can
Okay.
read out loud. You can practice your pronunciation, and when you read en voz alta, when you read out loud, you listen to yourself and your brain is processing, right? So
Okay.
that's what we can do. We're going to work with that so you can improve your structures, okay? And the
Okay.
order of sentences.
Okay.
Okay, but the message
Thank
was
you,
clear.
teacher.
I thought, yeah, you're welcome. I thought that your plate, I don't know how you pronounce
Your
that.
plate.
That your yogurt is from another country, it's not from El Salvador, right?
No, it's French.
Ah, it is from France. All right, very good.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Rosa Irma. Thanks a lot.
Thank-
Okay, let's see. Sandra Recinos, you're going to be the next one. Sandra Recinos is not here. Sandra Margarita Recinos.
Yes, I'm here.
Ah, yes. All right, Sandrita, you're going to be the next. Okay.
Okay. Mm. You see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Good evening. I talk about the imported product versus local products. In the picture, which product do you prefer? Local products, Little Cheese, Diana, or Churrito Diana? Or prefer imported product, Cheetos Crunchy and Cheetos Bacon? The local product, Little Cheese and Churritos, manufactured in El Salvador by Productos Alimenticios Diana. This company located in Soyapango. This product has exported into other countries. For example, Honduras, Nicaragua, Belize, Costa Rica. And important product, Cheetos, is a Central America product manufactured in Guatemala by Productos Alimenticios René y Compañía. In my case, I prefer local product, in special Little Cheese and Churrito Diana. Why? The price is lower, the flavor is delicious. The channel distribution is excellent because you take the churritos in other in other in all place in other store, in the supermarket, in the gas station, in all place. At the supermarket, the snack Diana or Churrito Diana all the time have promotion. And And the most important is the company some 100% Salvadorian, and all people eat churritos or party meat snack. All people prefer churrito Diana, the other brand of snack. And the children like churritos. I don't know. Only teacher.
Why did you decide to talk about these two products?
Because I prefer the company born in the 60 years, about six, oh, I don't know, any long time. And I know people work in this company. Is an excellent company. And in my reunion or party or when I share with my family, all the time need a snack, and we prefer the Diana brand.
Okay, so you don't like the other brand?
Yes, I like, but I prefer the brand is very posesionada, processed in this country. The people prefer Diana, or the other brand have
Posicionada,
a
you
good,
said.
the other brand have a good flavor or taste,
Flavor.
flavor and taste, and I prefer this snack.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you very much, Sandra. Okay, I could listen that you used some comparative sentences, all right? I was missing maybe a little more of certainty and uncertainty expressions because we have to use them. But okay, I was trying to listen also what I told Rosa Irma, right? I was trying to listen to your message, and there are some things that we need to improve. For example, grammar structures, okay? There are some grammar structures that were not correct. We need to order a little bit the words. Sometimes when we speak English, we say extra words that we don't need. For example, I will give you one a very good example. The people. It is not possible to say the people. You only say people. People like this because, and you explain why. All right. Also, when you talk about things that you like or you don't like, you say, for example, imagine I ask you the question, hey, Sandra, do you like churritos? And you say, yes, I like. If you say, yes, I like, and you don't complement the idea, it's not correct. You have to say, oh, yes, I like them. Because, right, we are missing we call them the object pronouns. We have to be careful with that because when we speak English, we have two things happen. Or we forget words or we put extra words that we don't need. So we have to be careful with that, okay? But so far, thank you very much for your presentation, Sandra. I really appreciate it and for being responsible. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Rosa Paulina, you're going to be the next because Hugo is not available right now, but you're going to be the next, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Gordo, vení. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Good evening. My topic is vegetables, imported versus local, advantage and disadvantage. Certainly, you can find a great variety of vegetables in the Salvador market. We have both kinds, imported and local. The local vegetables are as delicious as imported. The taste is much better, but at the same time are smaller. The most of time is a direct channel, although can be retail channel. Now I will present, this is a small list about advantage and disadvantage to local products. Okay, first, best taste. They're more fresh, they're smaller than imported. This is a disadvantage most of the time. When we buy local products, we support to the national producers. They have smaller crops, so the amount of product is less. The crops are most near the market, which makes transportation cost lower. Now, the importer vegetables. The product imported is bigger as local products. Less taste. Sometimes the price is less, so as is cheaper than local. Imported are less fresh than local products because the distance is far. Imported products can be direct channel or wholesale. They have taxes to import and need a freight forwarder to transportation. That is a list about advantage and disadvantage. I prefer local products because more fresh, best taste, and the support to national products, I think is very, very important. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Rosa Paulina. Well, I was also trying to listen to your message, all right? You began your presentation with an expression of certainty, okay? Just be careful with the comparative forms, all right? If you are careful with the comparative forms, all right, you are going to use comparatives better because you said, for me, local products are best, than that is not possible because best is a superlative. If you say better, is a comparative. So you say, oh, I think local products are better than this because this is, So we have to be careful at the time of using structures, all right? So we don't make those mistakes. But your message was clear. I mean, I didn't have a hard time to understand, which is something really important, because remember that these kind of presentations are for you to share information. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, Rosa Paulina. All right. Okay. The next one is Rosimar. All right. Rosimar Contreras. Rosimar Contreras is the next.
Okay. I share the screen. This. Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I talk about the imported and local products. I talk about San Julian cheese and American craft cheese. San Julian Company was founded in January 15 in 1985. Was founded in Sonsonate for Max Fernandez and Sons. In the picture, you can see the son of Max Fernandez. Federico Fernandez is the executive director of the company San Julian. In the years of 90s, in the 90s, they decide to venture with his dairy products in the main supermarket of the in our country, and they have variety of dairy products like a variety of cheese, like a traditional cheese, mozzarella cheese, strip cheese, sliced cheese too, cream, and other varieties of cheese like, I don't know how to say queso duro, and hard cheese.
I have seen that. I have seen that in some packages.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like a lot this kind of cheese in this brand because for the flavor is good. The other company is the other product is Kraft. The Kraft Heinz company was the third largest food of beverage company in North America. Their central office are in Chicago, Illinois. The founder was James Kraft. Is the main creator of the company, because in the beginning was a Kraft food company, but in 2015 was integrated to Heinz, and the company name is the Kraft Heinz. Over the company, all the products of Kraft are over a century ago, and the products are selling or sell in this country, but I prefer the San Julian cheese than Kraft cheese. Yeah, because of the flavor of San Julian is better than Kraft. The cheese I like the most in the brand San Julian is mozzarella cheese and slices of cheddar cheese too. And absolutely the one I consume the most is mozzarella because the flavor is centrally good. I bought sometimes Kraft cheese, but the taste is strong for me. Yeah, and sometimes good in nachos or sandwich, but for other food I don't like it. In other side, I didn't see a lot of class of cheese about Kraft. Instead, San Julian has a lot of product you can find in all the supermarket. And the prices of San Julian is cheaper than Kraft because a package of 16 slices of San Julian costs around $1 and 90 cents. instead of a single of crab, around $3 a package to 12 slices. I don't doubt about San Julian cheese having a better price and flavor than Kraft cheese. I like it very much. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thanks a lot. Very good, Rosimar, all right?
Okay.
Rosa Maria was going to say. Thanks a lot, Rosimar. You did a very, very good job. Very fluent. You explained a lot. I just want to correct something. You say
Okay.
certainly.
I have
Certainly.
problem with that word.
With that, don't worry. You pronounce it certainly. Okay?
Certainly, yeah.
Certainly, yes, that's the way you
Okay.
pronounce it. All right, your message was clear. Yeah, grammar structures were clear. There were some little mistakes, as I'm telling you, as I'm telling everybody. When we speak English, we can do two things. Or we say extra words,
Yeah.
or we miss words.
Yeah.
Yes, we can say extra words that maybe we don't need. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the most common mistakes of extra words that we can use. Well, we can say the people, all right, most, you can say the most people, all right, we can say near of or near to. All right, these are extra words that we don't need. All right, very good. So for example, you say people, most people, near. Yeah, you don't say near of and near to, that is not correct. But, another common mistake I'm gonna tell you. For to come, all right? This is another mistake. We say to come, or we can say for coming, all right? So this phenomena can happen, or we add extra words, or we take extra words that are important to pronounce and we don't pronounce. But I mean, either or, your message was clear, Rosimar, all right?
Okay.
So it was a nice presentation, all right? You did some investigation about history and the owners of the companies. That was nice, because that information supports your presentation. It is not only speaking and that's it. No, you investigated, and that is something really good. Okay.
Thank you.
So thanks a lot, Rosimar. Jessica, you're going to be, I think Jessica is not here. Ah, yes.
Yes.
Jessica, I saw you there. All right, very good. After Jessica, I'm gonna have Elisandro to participate. And I don't know if Hugo is ready. I don't know if Hugo can participate already or not yet. Well, he will let me know. Okay, Jessica, go ahead. And after Hugo, if Hugo presents, I don't know who else is going to present. Maybe type your name in the chat box. I am missing Billy, I am missing Ana Miriam, I am missing Brenda, I'm missing Francisco Jose Spire. Okay, so I'm missing Nestor, I'm missing Kenny, I'm missing Lazaro. All right, so type your names, please. I'm missing Laurita. Thank you, Laurita. Laurita was raising her hand. All right. So go ahead, Jessica.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you please help me to share my presentation? I sent
Okay.
a message to WhatsApp.
Somebody who can help her, please. I will really appreciate it. Sorry. I would really appreciate somebody can help Jessica, please. Well, in the meantime, Elisandro, would you like to be the next? Sorry, Elisandro.
I tried to. Okay.
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you. Elisandro, you're going to be the next. Thank you, Marvin. Okay. This is yours, right, Jessica?
Yes, teacher.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Well, good evening to all. In this day, I'm going to talk about who is better, for you? Ad hoc companies or Payless store? Well, I would like to mention some important fact about the history to each one. Arrow Company was born on June 27th, 1953, under the name Calzado Salvadoreño S.A. But after that, they changed the name to Arrow Company. That the meaning of this word is by the weight or just the measure, or just the measure, sorry. By the other hand, Payless Shoe Source was founded in Kansas in 1956, but it presumably arrived in El Salvador, I think about 2003, I think. Certainly, both companies have become the favorites of Salvadorians, but they obviously have some difference. Different facts or different characteristics or different qualities. One of them, can you please pass the next one? Yes, the next one. Thank you. Well, as a first point, we have versatility. I think ad hoc is more versatile than Payless because over the years, it has adapted to Salvadorian necessities in styles, in colors, in size, in uses, and another thing. The next. Thank you. Other facts that I consider when I go to buy a pair of shoes is the quality or durability. Some surveys show ad hoc company or ad hoc store as a leading company in the quality of its product and material and process to manufacture its shoes. For that reason, I consider that ad hoc shoes are possibly more durable than Payless shoes, in my opinion, I think. The next one. Okay. Another point, another important point is the variety. In that case, I think the variety of brands and products is very important. Ad hoc store has as many brands in its store as Payless store, I think. And both of them sell additional products like wallets, belts, and clothing, and another's product. But I think there is a difference that ad hoc has recognizes brands like Caterpillar, Hush Puppies, and another brand that I consider are good. Next, please. Well, another important fact to consider is the price. I think the ad hoc store is as expensive as Payless store, but talking about the quality and durability, I think ad hoc is better than Payless store. The next one. That is all my presentation.
Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very good, Jessica. Well, Jessica, you speak English very fluent. I mean, you have, I mean, the facility of
I feel so
speaking like,
nervous, teacher.
yeah, that is normal. I mean, it is like when you have an interview. For example, in a Speak Academy, I'm the person in charge of calling students, all right, to carry on an English interview. And I call them and I'm like, in Spanish, right? Okay, my name is Ana Ruth and I'm from Speak Academy, okay? And I'm going to ask you some questions in English. And people are like, okay, and they feel nervous. I think that is normal when you speak a language that is not yours. Okay, but the message, I mean, the message was clear, the pronunciation was good. As I told your classmates, there are mistakes, all right? That is normal to make mistakes. Sometimes we can say extra things that we don't need and all that stuff, right? Okay, but very good. Thank you, Jessica. Thanks a lot for your presentation, okay? Jessica. The next one is Elisandro. And then in the chat box, I have two names, Nestor and Billy, all right? And Laura, all right, Nestor, Billy, Laura. Okay, Elisandro, go ahead. And Laura. Francisco, are you going to present? Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Yes. Okay, Francisco. Ana Miriam?
I'm ready.
You feel nervous, but don't worry. Come on, you're very good. You're very good. Okay, Alessandro, we're gonna wait for you. Thank you, Diego, Ingrid, Marvin, because they already presented Friday and they are just listening to your presentations, and also Juan Diego, but thanks a lot, all right? Because we can learn a little bit from everybody and also from the observations I tell them, all right? Okay.
I'm sorry, teacher, I can't share my screen.
Okay, don't worry, Elisandro. Send your presentation to WhatsApp and one of your classmates can help you. Marvin or Rosimar, anybody can help you, right? Send the presentation to WhatsApp.
I will send a picture because I don't have a PowerPoint in this device.
Ah, all right. You only have a picture.
Yeah, maybe somebody can help me. I send the picture. Okay. Until somebody can help me. Well, hi everyone.
Rosimar.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, hi everyone. This is Alessandro, and to be continued with this first oral presentation with the topic importer versus local product. As you can see in the screen, I choose the water purifier. So as everybody knows, the water is one of the most important element for the human life. The water is very important for the house, that all the that you can make clean or wash. The water is very important. Here in El Salvador, the company that started with the border water purifier is La Constancia in 2003. In that years, they started to sell the water border, and nowadays here in El Salvador is another company that with the same thing that sell, like Alpina and others. But here I choose the agua cristal for the local product and the purifier drinking water for the imported products. And for example, the purifier drinking water coming from PriceMart its net count is 5,000 millimeter or 500, pardon, sorry, 500 millimeter, and the water supply that they use, they say municipal water, and they use an advanced filtration in order to purify the water. They use some filter to guarantee the quality of the water. And on the other hand, with the agua cristal coming from La Constancia, its net count is 600 millimeter, and the water supply they use from the water hole, I read that, and they use to process the water, something that called hydropure process. And the drinking water for me is better than the water crystal because I think is more cheaper. It's cheaper, I'm sorry, it's cheaper than the agua cristal. As you can see, the pack of the purified drinking water is 40 each, and comparing with the agua cristal is only 24, and the price they are as the same as the other one. So the pricing is like the same, but the purified drinking water have 40 units for pack in comparing with the agua cristal that's only is 24, and the drinking water satisfy as 30 as water crystal. So I will certainly continue buying the purified drinking water. This is my presentation, and I don't know if somebody have a question.
Somebody has a question? No? everybody keeps quiet. Thank you very much, Elisandro, for your presentation. Well, the first observation I have for you is we have to be careful with the regular verbs in past. For example, I'm going to give you one example. It's not that I listened that from you, but I'm going to tell you one example. I work it, for example, this is an example. I work it and I open it and I like it. All right. Remember, there are rules for the pronunciation of these verbs.
Okay.
We say, for example, I listened, I worked. So we have to review a little bit that.
Okay.
I don't know. I told that to another person here that I was going to send some information about verbs in past. Who was the person? I don't know. I don't know who the person was.
Me, teacher.
Who?
Me.
Ah, Juan Diego, but you didn't send me a message.
Okay,
Well, don't worry, but what I will do is I will send some information in general. So the people, the people is good to use right now because I refer to you specifically. The people from this class who really would like to review that, okay. I think it's your microphone, Elisandro. I will close it just for a moment. Thank you. If there are people here who would like to review simple past verbs and all that stuff, I will send you some videos so you can practice, okay? Well, thank you very much, Lisandro. The message was clear. I mean, there were some extra words that you mentioned that maybe were not necessary. As I explained, for example, it can be a to, it can be a from, it can be an of, but your message was clear, okay? Thanks. All right, the next one is Nestor. You're going to be the next one, Nestor. Thank you.
Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes. Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and in my first oral presentation, local products versus imported products, I will talk about a product that I don't know if any of you like it, is the whiskey. And whiskey is a distilled alcoholic beverage made from fermented grain mash. Whiskey is typically aged in wooden barrel, and in some countries is called as the water of life because for a long time it was considered as medicine. If the whiskey is made in Scotland, is called Scotch whiskey. Uh, there are many type of whiskeys, and the principal are the malt whiskey, made primarily from malted barley, and the other is the grain whiskey, made from any type of grains. In America, there are some type of whiskeys, and the most commonly are the bourbon and the malt, the remalt, the wheat, and the whiskey of corn. All these whiskeys have around 50 or 51 degrees alcohol degrees. The only one uh, corn whiskey it has 80 degrees of alcohol, and the most
80,
popular brands. Sorry,
80 degrees of alcohol.
80. Yes,
80, 8 and 0.
yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It is until to see to God.
Oh my. That's so funny. Oh Lord. Okay.
Okay, and the most popular brands in the Salvadoran market are some of this you can see in the picture. I don't know, you have sometime have taste Johnny Walker or Jack Daniels, or the most popular Bucanas because it's the cheaper of all these brands. And there are many brands you can find in the supermarkets. There are Canadian Club, Now Creek, Black Velvet, Crown Royal, Jameson's. And it certainly is a drink that has long been considered exclusive for its price, because there is a big difference between the price of a vodka, like vodka Troika or vodka Petro, and the whiskey. Whiskey is more expensive. With a doubt looks. Oh, sorry. This, all these are imported products, but I don't know if you knew that in El Salvador have a whiskey brand. Anybody had listened about a whiskey from El Salvador? No?
No.
That this is Lux Generation. Is the first Bourbon style whiskey made in El Salvador.
Wow.
This is a brand whiskey from a distiller called Destilería Ventura. There are located in Morazán, and they have around they are established in 1980, but from the Civil War in El Salvador, the owner traveled to USA in 1985 and returned around 2008. In 2013, back to work in the company and starts to produce all the beverage. They have around 10 products in Salvadorian market, and the cost is around $60 per bottle.
$60.
Yes.
It is the first time I read that there is a Salvadorian whiskey.
For me too. I only had listened.
And do they sell this whiskey at the supermarket?
And some special stores.
Oh.
In the airport, there are 2 stores, and you can find this product in Santa Elena too, near to the embassy, USA embassy.
Near
There
the
are,
United States.
near. Is a store of beverage, and I don't know if in Multiplaza, I don't remember, but are around 5 or 6 places where you can find this product. This bottle is a special edition for the anniversary of the Bitcoin.
Yes, I'm looking at that.
I'm
looking at that.
And of this bottle, only launched only 100 bottles in the world.
100 bottles.
100 in all the world.
Wow, it is really interesting.
And that's our teacher. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Nestor. Thanks a lot. All right, very good, great. Well, actually, the information of this presentation was very interesting because I heard new things, new things and very interesting things. Okay, your message was clear, all right. We need to work a little bit on fluency, right? To speak a little bit, maybe faster, but your grammar structures were correct. I mean, you didn't make a lot of mistakes. Extra words, be careful with that, okay? Thank you, Nestor.
Okay, thanks, teacher.
Billy, you're going to be the next.
Okay.
All right.
Give me a moment. I share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hi, good evening, teacher. Good evening, partners. Me too about the shoes, and I talk about the import shoes versus local shoes. I present a little history of Salvadorian shoes. In 1953, the first shoe factory was created in El Salvador with the purpose of feeding Salvadorians. The shoes were strong and as well durable. The most famous is were los vulcanizados, or call the people used to call them burros. In these pictures is yellow. Are you remember these shoes? Okay.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay, it's the most famous shoes in the past in El Salvador. Okay, these shoes were than cheaper than over the years. Companies dedicated to the production of shoes were other styles create. In addition, the importation of footwear began. The companies start importing the other shoes, other brand shoes. My favorite brand of Salvadorian shoes is Adot. I prefer local shoes because local shoes are more durable than import shoes, and especially shoes of China's origin. All Salvadorian shoes are more flexible than import shoes. In addition, local shoes have a good price, and the local shoes are used as good import shoes. Certainly, the Salvadorian shoes are of world quality. A major international brand entrusts the production of their shoe Salvadorian factories because certainly the quality of footwear produced in El Salvador is world class. The shoe Salvadorian is very good, and let's buy a local shoe. Let's support local production for the shoes. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, and the company who makes these shoes is that company Caricia, right?
Yes.
Yes, I
It's
know that is.
the other company produce the shoes in El Salvador.
And this old man is the owner.
Yes, yes.
The
Not remember
owner,
the name.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
I don't know. But okay, don't worry. Well, thank you very much, Billy. Be careful with some simple past verbs, all right? Remember that we have to be careful with those verbs when we mention some verbs in past. Also, the order of some words, all right? We have to be careful with that. I think that we improve mistakes in 3 different ways. Number 1, reading more, because reading helps a lot. All right, to have more vocabulary, to have structures clearer. Also, watching TV in English with no captions, or with captions but in English, it helps. All right, so I really invite everybody, not only Billy, but to everybody, if you can watch movies in English with subtitles in English, that would be great. Also, I will send a book that you can read, all right? And this book is going to help you to improve your grammar structures. But okay, so far the message was clear, just with some little things over there, but it was great. Okay, thanks a lot, Billy. All right, Laura, you're going to be the next. I hope to finish today.
Okay.
Thank you, Diego, and the others for your patience. Okay, thanks a lot. But remember that everybody deserves to be listened by me, all right? Okay, so I can tell you your areas to improve. All right, go ahead, Laurita.
Okay, teacher. Good evening, everybody. And this is my first oral presentation about imported versus local products. To my presentation, I choose two big brands that people consume in our country. The first brand is Diana's. I'm going to tell you a little about the history of this brand. Diana's product is a brand Salvadorian. This company was founded 72 years ago. The company produced different types of candies, cookies, and other snacks. The company was founded by Max Olano and Pablo Tesax in 1951. They began selling their products in the garage of their house in a small neighborhood in San Salvador. Diana's products began distributing the products on bicycle until 1957, when the company obtained 2 trucks to transport the products to the other cities, to the other places. Currently, Diana's products has grown in El Salvador. The company has 3,100 employees and has increased their sales. In addition, they export the products to Central American countries and the United States. The other brand is Frito-Lay. Frito-Lay is an American company that markets and sells corn chips, potato chips, and the other snack. Frito-Lay began in 1960 as 2 separate companies that were the Frito Company and H.W. Lake Company. The 2 companies merged in 1961 to create the Frito-Lay companies. The founders began preparing their products at home and selling them from their car. The company's Frito-Lay currently sells the products in 42 countries, and their sales has increased around the world and is the one of the largest companies in the region. And now you can see some products that companies produce. The 2 companies produce corn chips, candies, and cookies, and the other snacks. But Diana's products are better known than Frito-Lay products in our country because it is a local brand. Also, Diana's products has been selling their products in Salvadorian market than more Frito-Lays. This is the reason so that Diana's products are more popular than Frito-Lays, and Diana's products are more preferred than Frito-Lays, and Diana's products are more cheaper than Frito-Lays, and Diana's products are more accessible to buy than Frito-Lays because you can find Diana's products in the supermarket and in the neighborhood store. About the flavors these products, in my opinion, Diana's products are as delicious as the Frito-Lay's products. For example, the churritos, quesitos are delicious as the papitas Lay's and the Doritos. And also the Diana's products packaging is attractive as the Frito-Lay packaging. Diana's products is innovative as Frito-Lay. In my opinion, Diana's product is as creative as Frito-Lay, and two brands offer a variety of products to consumers. Definitely, these brands are leaders in the snack market and offer quality products, good prices, and moments to enjoy. Certainly, you can enjoy eating Diana's snack or Frito-Lay snacks at a party with friends or with family. Finally, you can eat Boquitas Diana's anytime, anywhere, but you should not eat a lot of because it's not healthy. Only that. Thank you.
Okay, Laurita, excellent job. Very good. Well,
Thank
Laurita,
you,
with
teacher.
you, maybe what we have to work is a little bit of pronunciation, all right?
Okay.
But wow, you used everything I said to be used. All right, the quantitatives, comparatives, the certainty and uncertainty expressions. I mean, you did an amazing job. You used you used expression. Well, you used structures like present perfect. I mean, you did an amazing job. That was really, really good. The only observation I can tell you is let's practice a little bit of pronunciation to improve some things, but amazing.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Excellent, Laurita. Very good. Nice. I'm very happy. Okay. The next one, Francisco. Francisco Jose. And then Ana Miriam. I don't know. Lázaro, are you going to present today?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I have Francisco, Ana Miriam, Lázaro. All right, Francisco Jose, you're going to be the next. I don't know who's missing.
Okay.
Well, Patricia asked me for permission because she's sick. Hugo, I don't know if he's at home already. I don't know. I haven't read WhatsApp. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, well, good evening, teacher and classmate. I'm going to talk about local products versus imported products. And the main topic is in vegetables. Okay, the biggest difference and with local important products are the price. The local products mostly be cheaper because the manufacturing they will be not be in transportation. Also, the imported products spends a lot of money in transportation. Then the another comparative is the size. The size of local vegetables is small than the imported vegetables, but the flavor of the local vegetables there is a better And another advantages is the freshness. Well, local products will be more fresh because they reach the salvage of the market. Also, the imported produce is more easy to buy in the supermarkets or in shops. Then the support local company. The local vegetable supports all the local companies to rise the economy, and important, they spend a lot of money to introduce in El Salvador. And then the important products, there are disadvantages because they are modified biological, and they use a lot of pesticides, and they don't have a seed to rise the vegetables. And thank you, and there is only that.
Okay, very good. Now, just a question. Where do you buy your vegetables and fruits? Where?
And I don't buy vegetables.
You don't buy vegetables?
No,
I mean, you don't have,
neither
you don't
fruits.
consume vegetables?
I almost eat out of my house.
Oh, you always eat out of your house.
Yes.
All right, very good. Well, okay, thank you very much. There were some things which were missing, all right, from the structure that I told you to use, but I think your message, was clear, all right? I mean, your structures were nice, your English pronunciation and everything. Just we were missing some things that I told you that I was going to evaluate, but that's okay. Thanks a lot, Francisco. Ana Miriam, go ahead.
Thank
You're
you.
going to be the next. We almost finished, guys.
Okay, teacher. It's the same topic. The last. Okay. My topic is about Diana and Frito-Lay. Frito-Lay is a USA affiliate of PepsiCo. The manufacturing market and sell corn chip, potato chip, and other snacks. Include Frito, Cheeto, Doritos, and Tostitos chips. The company has a presence in more than 42 countries. Frito-Lay began in the 1960, but in 1965, Frito-Lay and Pepsi-Cola merged to create PepsiCo. Now the word second layer for Burberry. I don't know what is the pronunciation of this word, but is beverage company. Yeah. And okay. Diana was founded in 1951 by Max Orlando and Pablo Texas, and in the small garage in the Mulgan neighborhood of San Salvador, El Salvador. There they began with the artisanal products of sandwich and confectionery. I don't know what is the good pronunciation, but in 1952, the company products used for product caramel, candies, salt, and jelly and cookies. Diana began distribution in product of bicycling, and it wasn't until in 1957 the company acquired two trucks to serve remote region across the country. And Diana began to export its product to Honduras, Guatemala, Belize, Nicaragua, and Costa Rica. In 1978, expanded in Europe, the United States. In my opinion, I see that both companies have a variety of products, but I have an excellent quality. At the market level, it's obvious that Frito-Lay is a bigger company than Diana. In my case, I prefer the local product. There is a wide variety in flavor. That's it.
Okay, very good. All right. Thanks a lot. Okay, thanks a lot, Ana Maria. Well, there were some, as I told your classmates, right? There are some words in which we need to improve, okay? Pronunciation, mostly things that we have to say maybe in a better way. Your structures were clear. All right, definitely. We have to be careful with the extra words. I told you the way we can improve that, okay? Well, I think that will be my observations for you. You were missing to use some structures, all right? So far, I can tell you, everybody has done a great job. But the only one who has included everything I said has been Laurita, all right? She mentioned, and also Rosimar. They mentioned like a lot of structures that I said, all right? And Ingrid, last week, I could listen a lot, the comparatives and everything. I could listen to Laurita, the quitatives, and etc. Right? So maybe you were missing that, like to include more the structures, but so far you did a very good job. Okay, thank you very much. Next, Lázaro. I think he's going to be the last one, I think.
Okay, let me see.
Lázaro, go ahead.
Okay. Did you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Good evening, everybody. Today I'm talk about of the Coes Cafe versus Juan Valdez Coffee. And the for select the best of quality, the best of qualities of coffee are it is a harvested at altitude of more than 1,000 meters above the sea level. It is a selective picked by hand when the grain is ripe. It is a coffee with wet processing. That is, the coffee has been washed, freshly roasted beans, and color, flavor, the essence or aroma. The aroma depends of storage time, the variety of coffee, and the degree of roasting. The process for manufacturing coffee is the first harvesting coffee grapes, pulping. In this process, the machine separates the bean of the husk, and after washing, and the next drying, and after the drying, threshing of parchment coffee. In this step, the process separates the parchment of the bean coffee. After this process and the matching classification by weight, size, and color. And after green coffee reception and green coffee packaging. In this process, the beans collect in the bags for separate or don't or avoid the mixture or light uh, in like contaminate the beans. After toasting and roasting the coffee, and after grinding, and now after grinding, packaging in the bags, the different size, the package of the coffee ground to sell, after dispatch to consume. In these pictures, you see the different parts of the grain and the bean and the pulp. When the grain is color red, the name is grapes. Or the harvest is grapes. Coffee Coex is a company born in 1995. The Coex coffee brand is Coex. The name of company is Torrefactora of Central America. The origin the product is El Salvador. Type products, roasted coffee and instant coffee, point of sale, supermarket, store, other brand that manufacturers, coffee criollo and coffee nest. And in this image, you see the different presentation of the Coex coffee. The distribution system is the Coex to supermarkets, wholesaler. After the customer go to sell product, coffee to wholesaler or supermarket, or coffee coes, retail groceries at final customer. Coffee coes have different presentation or different products. Coffee coffee vanilla, coffee coex chocolate, ground roasted coffee coex, 200 grams, ground roasted coffee coex, 400 grams, ground roasted coffee coex, roasted and ground coffee coex, cinnamon or canela, golden coffee coex, instant coffee, coex coffee spice pumpkin, or especially the spice of the pumpkin. The Juan Valdez is a company was born in 1995. Company name is Juan Valdez. Coffee brand Juan Valdez. Origin of Colombia is from Colombia. Thai coffee is roasted coffee and instant coffee. Point of sale are supermarket, store, online store, and coffee shops. The online store is only in Colombia. This distribution system is Pro Cafecol. Pro Cafecol is a association of the growner of coffee to production of high quality coffee. The brand is synonymous of the excellent quality Colombian coffee and to offer variety of products including ground coffee and the different process different distribution Procafecol to Juan Valdez to supermarket, store, and restaurant to customer, or Procafecol Juan Valdez stores to final customers. The products of Juan Valdez are Juan Valdez freeze dry soluble coffee. This coffee is special because the wet is in process special of the freeze drying is a full presentation technique based of drying of certain materials. Apply heat under vacuum condition. And the Juan Valdez and Coffee Coex are both well-known coffee brands. Certainly, Juan Valdez is more widely recognized and available as it has been around for longer. Obviously, Coffee Coex is as popular as Juan Valdez in the country. Double test, both coffee are excellent quality and sustainable. Possibly, Coex coffee is even more sustainable because coffee Coex has a strong than Juan Valdez. Is as strong to supporting local growers. They give to employees support and give the uh, scholar, I don't know how do you say becas, but the Quest Cafe give to employers sons becas, and as such, both Juan Valdez and Coffee Coex are great to choose for who are looking for quality cup of coffee. Juan Valdez coffee is more aromatic than Coex coffee. In my case, I like both, but I prefer the Coex Cafe because it's the national production, and I like Coex Cafe chocolate. Only, thank you.
With you, the order of words, Lázaro, the order of words. All right, because we were saying some words before the other and maybe the position was not correct, but it was a very, very, very complete presentation. All right. I'm going to take that into account. Just be careful with the order of words and the extra words that maybe we don't have to mention. But we can improve that by reading a lot. Let me see if I can send you a book right now. So thank you very much, everybody. I will continue with Hugo and Kenny that are missing, and Brenda also. Brenda Hernandez is missing. Then I'm not missing anybody else, and also Patty, but she is a little sick, and she asked me for permission to present next Wednesday. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a nice
Good
evening.
night.
Good night,
Take
teacher.
care. Thank you for your patience and for listening to your classmate. Bye-bye.